And now, a word from our sponsor.
The Herman Miller Man. Who is he? He's a man who spends long hours in the saddle beneath a blazing sun. At the end of the day, he likes to relax and think about the big roundup ahead. He knows what he wants. He takes his comfort straight. He takes his comfort wherever he goes. Herman Miller Comfort.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
The Herman Miller 9000 series executive desk was designed by George Nelson to lend a new kind of dignity to the office environment. Made of teak and framed in black, this group includes single and double pedestal desks and an auxiliary storage cabinet. All drawers are custom hand-fitted to ensure silent operation. Imported from the jungles of South Africa, the teak is perfectly matched and then hand-rubbed with 12 coats of Herman Miller's exclusive gunstock oil to provide a lifetime of maintenance-free service. Visit your Herman Miller dealer soon and learn how the 9000 Executive Series can lend efficiency and elegance to your working environment.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Yes, folks, this Herman Miller chair is so durable that bullets fired at close range fail to damage it. See? Not a scratch.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Ladies, if you're particular about the chairs in your home, you demand three things: fine tailoring, solid construction, and deep comfort. Designer George Nelson was inspired by the praying mantis to create this two-piece chair for Herman Miller's contemporary group. Only the finest materials are used throughout this chair. Let me show you what I mean. See? Solid steel. These steel arms are reinforced with Durapoly brittle, a newer than new material exclusively developed in Herman Miller's Miracle Laboratory. The shell of this chair is made of only the finest of materials. Pressed oatmeal reinforced with steel shavings for extra strength. Let's take a look at what's inside this handsome Magic Weave upholstery cover. Yes, you guessed it, ladies. Imported goose feathers from Labrador. Not 100 or 200, but 16,423 fleecy white feathers to cradle your body in the kind of comfort you'd expect to find in only the most expensive chairs. You see, the best news of all is the price of this chair. Only $325 plus tax. Isn't it time you thought about buying a pair of new chairs for that space in your hallway that's just crying to be filled up? See your Herman Miller dealer today.
You're looking at a beautiful $8 billion business. Even when you say it quickly, that's a lot of money. $8 billion. That's how big the business of word processing is going to be by 1980. In just 6 years, you businessmen in America are going to equip your secretaries with $8 billion worth of typewriters, dictation equipment, copiers, paper, typewriter ribbons, and furniture. Today, it's a $1.2 billion market. In 6 years, it's going to increase by $6.8 billion. You might well wonder who's going to provide the product for this $8 billion business. Companies like IBM, Xerox, Remington Rand, Olivetti, Herman Miller. That's right, Herman Miller. As America will rapidly get even more deeply involved in the highly sophisticated world of word processing. As thousands more girls start filling America's increasing word processing needs, someone is going to have to meet her environmental needs on the job. And that someone is Herman Miller. Longer than anyone, and with more success than anyone, Herman Miller has been providing viable solutions to the problems of change in the office. And as today's secretary moves into tomorrow's world of change, Herman Miller is again ready to meet her very personal requirements and your very important corporate requirements. The secretary of today and tomorrow is a genuine specialist. Her machines cost a company plenty. Her training costs a company months of time and thousands of dollars. Doesn't it make sense to keep her efficient and happy? She operates a machine. She indeed is the heart of the machine age. But she is not a machine. She's a live, warm human being who has to be appreciated and has to appreciate where she is and what she's doing. And to make her feel the vital part of the company that she is, a company has to treat her much differently because she's a far different breed of person. A voluminous amount of work passes through her machines. She needs a special, easy-to-get-to place to work. She needs involvement. She also needs privacy. She needs to be able to ask questions and get answers quickly. Her machines make noise, noise the rest of the office can't tolerate. Her work is critical. She needs superior lighting. She doesn't need bulky 1-inch cords to trip over. She needs space for her machines along with room for herself. She needs places for personal storage and an easy way to get at it. She needs decor, color, warmth, vitality, and something as basic and all-inclusive as dignity. She's an action secretary, and she needs Action Office.